What is a VOD? A 3D model that's swapped in at farther distances to save power? No, that's a LOD. An admin on a Discord server? No, that's a mod. Or maybe, it's a very obvious danger. Hey, what's up? Today we're diving into some lore. And not just any lore, because we are closely inspecting the brawler specialist from the VR game Larcenauts, VOD. So, the official Larcenauts website says that VOD was first observed on the planet Mycos. Despite its nickname, it actually stays away from humans because it's unable to control its brute strength. In other words, it is incredibly intelligent, but can only communicate via gestures and, as you heard, pained growling sounds. So we know this creature is smart, but how smart? To figure that out, let's take a step back to VOD's origins. The website states that Dr. Von Dijk found VOD by tracing its trail, which consisted of footsteps, mushroom scraps, and some comic books, which I guess confirms that VOD can probably read. If you want to visit VOD's home, just play a match on the map Blight. Planet Mycos is home to some of the strangest fungi in the Ludus system, and no, I don't mean me. But really, knowing a bit about where VOD is from can tell a lot about VOD itself. Taking a look into Blight's Van Dijk research labs reveals some interesting information. Look at this board. Closer? No, closer. To the left a little. Oh, no, you're up. There. That big mushroom in the center of the screen is called the Ultimus Nox, which, if translated from Latin, means the final night. This lines up with what the text on screen says, which is that the mushroom's spores can subdue most life forms within minutes. It's important to note that while Mycos is home to these mushrooms, they are not the only type of mushroom on the planet, otherwise everyone would fall into eternal sleep the second they left the ship. So you're probably thinking about where I'm going with this. VOD is one of these mushrooms! Well, actually, probably not. See, VOD uses these mushrooms to its advantage in battle. Its fungal grenade is it's a fungus. It damages people over time by releasing spores into the air, and hey, wait a minute, I've heard this one before. The Ultimus Nox also releases spores. Okay, fine. Maybe that's not enough proof to convince you VOD uses the Ultimus Nox as its grenade. So there's more. The Ultimus Nox is also known for being able to provide bright light, and right before VOD's grenade goes off, it lights up. Sure, there's still room for error here, but I think it's extremely likely that VOD's fungal grenade is Ultimus Nox. So, if VOD was an Ultimus Nox, why would it need a grenade to release these spores? Couldn't it just do it on its own? That's exactly why I don't think VOD is one of these mushrooms. The last part I want to go over is Dr. Von Dijk himself. It's clear by now that he spent many years researching the legend of VOD. However, it says on the website that when Von Dijk sent a distress call to Captain Cass, Cass could not locate Von Dijk and instead found VOD living in the lab. Cass also knows that VOD has information on Von Dijk's fate, so what happened to him? It's already known that VOD believes in peace, so it would not intentionally harm a person. With that being said, did Von Dijk get too close to VOD, causing it to accidentally hit him? One theory that I think might be less likely, yet still interesting, is that VOD is Von Dijk. The reason this is not likely, though, is because Von Dijk had been researching VOD for years prior, so VOD as a creature had to have existed before. But I will play devil's advocate. See this diagram of VOD on the right here? It's difficult to tell due to the massive X covering its face, but it has no crystals on its head, or possibly even eyes. There are two ways we can take this. One, the less likely route. These crystals appeared between the time of Von Dijk's disappearance and the time of Cass's arrival on Mycos, as they would otherwise be noted down on the screen. Or two, The devs forgot to update the screen after they changed VOD's character design to include crystals. It's probably 2 or something close to that, but it's still interesting to think about. To summarize, VOD is a mushroom but not an Ultimus Nox. VOD uses mushrooms and spores in some of its abilities because those are the resources available to it, and it cannot release these spores itself. It lives on planet Mycos. Upon Captain Kaz's arrival at planet Mycos, VOD was found in the lab and Dr. Von Dijk was unable to be located. VOD's crystals either appeared after Von Dijk went missing, or it was an oversight. Either way, hopefully this video has shed some clarity on who VOD is, what VOD is made of, or was just interesting in one way or another. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and see you in the next video.